Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in our journey today, we are going to be traveling to the Bronx. We started the journey at Brooklyn and we are heading to the Bronx. Now, we are not sure as yet if we are going to be able to release a video tomorrow. We'll be doing some traveling, so it depends on if we are able to settle down and do a video. If not, look out for us Monday. Alright? Now, you're gonna want to stick around to the last story. This one, it is like a movie. Stick around for it. On Thursday, September 30, 2021, we brought you a story. We told you about an accident that took place in Westmoreland. We gave you the name of the person who succumbed in that accident, and we promised to update the story as soon as we get the additional information. So here goes. It took place along the Galloway Main Road. We had said Petersfield Main Road, but it actually took place along the Galloway Main Road. The Galloway Main Road is in the Petersfield area in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place on Wednesday, September 29th, 2021, about some minutes after 6 p.m. Now, our information is that a man, his name is Mr. Gerald Foster. Mr. Foster is popularly called Brother Dread. He was 66 years old and he lived at Carowina District, Petersfield, in the parish of Westmoreland. Brother Dread, he was a yard cutter. He would go around in the Petersfield area and cut yards. This, among other things, is what he does for a living. So on Wednesday, September 29th, 2021, Brother Dread, he had gone to cut a yard in the Galloway area. He finished, collected his pay, and jumped on his bicycle, heading towards his home. Brother Dread, he used a weed whacker to cut the yards that he cut. So whilst he was riding on this bicycle, he had the weed whacker on his shoulder. This weed whacker was on his right shoulder. So picture that. Brother Dread, he was riding his bicycle, heading towards Petersfield with the weed whacker on his right shoulder. A minibus, a public passenger minibus, was traveling in the said direction that Brother Dread was riding, towards Petersfield. We are told that as the bus was about to pass Brother Dread, he lost control of the bicycle. As a result, the weed whacker that Brother Dread had on his shoulder, it hit into the windscreen of this minibus. Brother Dread, he was thrown from the bicycle as a result of this impact. The weed whacker, it came in contact with the windscreen and protruded through the windscreen and stuck. Brother Dread, he was thrown from the bicycle on the asphalted main road. As a result, he received serious head injuries. A lady who was sitting in the front of this bus, we are told that the weed whacker, it struck her in her head. Brother Dread and this lady, they were taken to the Savlamar Hospital, where Brother Dread, he was pronounced DEAD. The lady, we are told that she was admitted in a stable condition. So this one, very, very unfortunate indeed. Brother Dread, he had just finished working and was heading home when the worst happened. He lost his life. May his soul rest in peace. Now, in the next story, that gun that you are seeing on your screen, it is an AK-47 assault rifle. That gun, it was seized by the Montego Bay police. It was seized yesterday, Friday, October 1, 2021, about 10 o'clock in the morning. We are told that this gun, it was seized in the Granville area, in the parish of St. James. Our information is that the police, they carried out a cordon search in the Granville area when that illegal gun was recovered by the police. Congratulations to the Montego Bay Police for the recovery of this gun. I am sure some lives were saved based on the recovery of this gun. In the next incident, now, this one, it took place at Yorkland District. Yorkland District is in the Adelphi Police area in the parish of St. James. It took place on Thursday, September 30, 2021, sometime after 8 p.m. Now, our information is that a young man, he's popularly known as Tariq. He is from the parish of St. James. It is said that Tariq, he was riding his motorcycle along the Yorkland main road when several explosions were heard. When the shooting subsided, it was discovered that Tariq, he had received a gunshot wound to his right foot. He was rushed to a nearby hospital by relatives where he was admitted in a stable condition. Our information is that the Montego Bay Police, they are investigating. I am sure these guys who were shooting, they were not shooting at Tariq's foot. So he's lucky, because our information is that about 15 shots were fired. Now, don't forget to hit on the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. In the next story, we brought you a story on Thursday, June 17th, 2021. In that story, we told you about an incident that took place the day before, on Wednesday, June 16th, 2021, almost 10 o'clock in the morning. It took place at Shrewsbury Lagoon in the Whitton Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. We told you that a man, his name Andre Smith, he was popularly called Twitch or Bobo. He was 33 years old and he was a taxi operator. He lived at Shrewsbury Lagoon in the Whitton area in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, Twitch, he was at his home when he received a phone call. As a result of this phone call, he jumped on a motorcycle, rode out, heading towards Roaring River in the parish of Westmoreland. Whilst he was heading towards Roaring River, it is said that Twitch, he was ambushed by two men. It is also said that one of these men was the person who had called him. So he called Twitch and allegedly he and another man ambushed him. They opened gunfire at Twitch. It is said that they then made good their escape. The police were called, and on their arrival, Twitch, he was found lying face down on the roadway, suffering from gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He was taken to the Sablamar Hospital, where Twitch, he was pronounced DEAD. Now, our information is that from June, when this incident happened, the police got information as to the two persons who were involved. It is said that the police has been hot on their trail. So yesterday, Friday, October 1, 2021, our information is that the police, they apprehended one of the men. This man, his name is Ragan Campbell. He's popularly known as Scamma. He's 34 years old and he lives at Galloway District in the Whitton area in the parish of Westmoreland. Another man who is wanted by the police, his name, well, he's known as Dada Man. We are told that the police are looking for Dada Man in relation to this incident also. Scamma, he was charged by the police for the offense of murder. He was charged in relation to the death of Twitch. And we had forgotten to tell you this, that at the time when the police processed the crime scene where Twitch was killed, we are told that 15 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So at least 15 rounds was fired at Twitch. We are not trying and convicting Ragan. We are just telling you what the allegations are. Ragan, he will be going to the courts shortly to face his judgment. The police, it is said, are hunting for Dada Man. So if you know where Dada Man is, if you are afraid of telling a police face to face, just call 119. Call 311. He's wanted by the police. So in the final story for today, this one, it took place at the Withorn police station. Hear what I just said? It took place inside of the Withorn police station. It took place yesterday, Friday, October 1, 2021, sometime after 2 p.m. Now, here is what we are learning. We are told that the police, they arrested a man. Well, they arrested a man on suspicion. So that man, he's in custody at the Withorn police station. We are told that a relative of that man, his name is Chadrai Smith. Chadrai, he's said to be about 33 years old. He lived at Withorn in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, the information we are getting, and these are the allegations, are that Chadrai, he went to the Withorn police station and he demanded that the police release the prisoner who they have in custody. You hear what I said? And these are the allegations. He went there and demanded that the police release the prisoner who they had in custody. The police responded to him, and the allegations are that he started behaving boisterously. It is said that an officer at the station, a corporal, went to him and told him to calm down. And the allegations are he held onto the officer's gun, tried to disarm the officer. A struggle ensued with him and this officer, a corporal of police, and he was shot. He received gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was rushed to the Savlamar Hospital, where he is currently being treated. The corporal, who he and this man was struggling for the gun, are allegedly struggling for the gun. This corporal, we are told that he received cuts to his face, his hands, and his right knee. We are not gonna say much on this because we are sure Indicom and the police will be probing it. But the end result is, or the end result was, he was shot. The corporal of police was injured. Injuries to his face, hands, and his right knee. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.